Hi there, this is Nevis. I have just created an account and logged into ElevenLabs. I'm just going forward here, I'm just going to show you what I'm doing so I can also remember what I've done. So I'm going to choose I think the agents platform. I think that's the one we need to use. And it says I can switch between platforms at any time, but I think that we need to create an agent. So from memory, from the activity we did before. So let's go on, continue. Wow. Okay, agent testing is here. Watch the video. Let's try a blank agent. Okay, create agent. Now this looks amazing so far. Okay, agent language, English. Additional languages we don't need. First message. How can I help you today? Okay, so I'm going to go and get some information to fill this in. I might just pause for a moment and come back. Okay, so I've gone in and added a few things. Let's have a look. I didn't change the first message. Hello, how can I help you today? I'm not sure if I need to go into that. I've explained that what the assistant agent should be doing. I've added, I've left, this was recommended, so I've just left it. I've left the default. I made this reasoning effort medium rather than none as was selected originally. And I've given them a balance creativity and consistency rather than deterministic. The limit token, I don't know, I've just left what Dr. Nelly had, and I've added 2 documents in here that I used to create the course. And then the only one here was agent will skip its turn if user indicates they need a moment. So I said yes to that. I don't know what the settings are. Then what else have I done? I haven't added any custom tools, custom MCP servers. So I'm just going to say save and test the agent, and if something is missing, we'll come back to fix it up. Okay. So far it looks good. Oh, the voice, I haven't been able to understand the voice yet, but learning languages using multi-voice. Now I think I just need to add a voice to create a clone of a voice. I'll just go with Jenna, warm and articulate. I'm going to go with this. Sounds Canadian. Okay. Can we hear her before we get to... They're an Australian anywhere? I'm getting confused, so I'm just going to go back to the top and just stick with Jenna. Sounded good. Jenna, warm and articulate. So what do? Add. Okay, so it's added to my voices. I won't go and add anything else at the moment. What do I need to do other than that? I think I'll go back to the testing. So let's go back to the agents. All right, so this is the agent, and I want to go here and test the AI agent. Let's do that.
Hello, how can I help you today?
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me reflect on the English course that I've just carried out, the business English course.
Hello, I'd be happy to help you reflect on your business English course. To help you think through your experience and progress, could you tell me a bit about 1. What aspects of the course did you find most helpful for your professional development? 2. Do you feel your English language skills have improved in any particular areas during the 5 weeks? 3. Were there any specific challenges you encountered?
Hold on. You're going too fast. Can you please just ask me one question at a time and slowly so I can think about what I have to say? Thank you.
I understand completely. Let me start with just one question to help you begin reflecting on your business English course.
Great.
What was one part of the course? Perfect. Let's start with this question. What was one aspect of the business English course that you found particularly helpful for your professional development?
I think the speaking role play that I carried out with Mizzou I really enjoyed that. It really helped me to improve my spoken language.
That's wonderful to hear. The speaking role play activities with Mizzou sound like they made a real difference for you. Could you tell me a bit more about what specifically you enjoyed about those role play exercises and how you feel they helped you improve your spoken language skills?
Well, basically, I was able to discuss with the Mizzou chatbot, some of the finer details of the communication aspects we studied, even, for example, how to write an email, and the bot was able to help me understand correctly how I should lay out the emails in one particular aspect. Also, how to talk to my boss in certain situations.
That sounds really valuable. Having the Mizzou chatbot to practice those specific communication scenarios must have been very helpful. What did you learn from those interactions with the bot about email writing or communicating with your boss that you might not have understood before?
Well, some of the language was new, but could you go over some of the other tools that I used in the 5 week course? Could you help me maybe reflect on other aspects rather than just the chatbot for now?
Of course. Let's explore other aspects of your course experience. What other tools or learning activities from the 5 week business English course did you use besides the Mizzou chatbot?
Notebook LM, I really enjoyed using that. Do you know something about Notebook LM? Can you explain it?
I can see that Notebook LM was one of the AI tools you used in your business English course, along with Mizzou, ChatGPT, Gemini, and Copilot. However, I'd love to hear more about your experience with it from your perspective. Could you tell me what you used Notebook LM for during the course and how it helped you with your English language learning?
Well, the teacher set up various activities on Notebook LM, and we were able to interact with those activities. We were able to also recreate extra notes that I found quite interesting. But listening to the podcasts based on the material was amazing.
That sounds like a really engaging experience with Notebook LM. The combination of interactive activities, note taking capabilities, and especially the podcasts must have made the learning quite dynamic. How did listening to those podcasts specifically help you with your English skills, and what made them amazing for you?
Basically, listening to people speak proper English pronounced correctly and on a one-to-one basis where wasn't in a classroom, I didn't have to feel shy about speaking. It was really interesting to be able to just sort of feel comfortable listening and take my time. I could pause and listen to it again in certain sections where I may have misunderstood what was being discussed. That was really good for me.
That's a wonderful insight. It sounds like Notebook LM's podcast feature created a really comfortable learning environment for you, one where you could learn at your own pace without the pressure of speaking in front of others. The ability to pause and replay sections must have been especially helpful for catching details you might have missed in a live classroom setting. How did this experience with Notebook LM compare to other ways you practice listening skills during the course?
Well, I think that it's not just about listening, but it's about feeling comfortable and understanding what you're listening and having an interaction with a chatbot that makes you feel free to discuss things that maybe you wouldn't normally in the classroom. So thank you. I'm really in a rush right now, so thank you so much for helping me out today. I would like you to concentrate a little bit more on the rest of the course and not just the tools that were used next time. So I look forward to chatting with you again. Thank you for chatting today.
You're very welcome. Thank you for sharing those reflections with me. I understand completely about being in a rush, and I appreciate your feedback about focusing more on the course content rather than just the tools next time. It sounds like you had some really valuable experiences with the different AI tools during your business English course. especially how they helped create comfortable learning environments for you. I look forward to chatting with you again soon. Have a great day.
Thank you, you too. Bye.
Goodbye. Take care.